What's going on, Arsenal fans? Listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the win, but not just important about the win, but the manner of which the team has changed. Now, when I shot my last video, I made a very important point to talk about that this is a team that is trying to rebuild itself, and that's in transition. And we can clearly see that now. New goalkeeper, all new defense, all new midfield. That is Arteta and Edu. That's it. The fruit of their labor is on the field for us all to see. We'll discuss that now. So we talk about somebody like the two centre backs, the amount of 8 headed clearances between them, 7 block shots. That's something that we haven't seen in a team for a very, very long time. And that's what Ben White and Gabriel can do for you. In terms of Tomiyasu, 2 clearances off the line, 4 headed clearances, and he had 2 shots as well. That's somebody that's given you an all-round game. When have you ever known a right back for Arsenal Football Club to have 2 shots on goal? It's just not seen, is it? So when you translate that to the midfield now, you've got Sambi Lokonga. Now, Sambi had 5 tackles and he won possession back 5 times. So what you've got is you've got somebody who can get stuck in and is a ball winner, and not just that, but he completed the most passes of any Arsenal player in a team. So this is a small idea of what you guys can sort of see where he's building. So he's actually put those 3 phases in the game together: midfield, defense, and goalkeeper. And the only thing he hasn't spent money on is attack. Now, in attack, that's a different animal. And we've got a lot of money invested there, 186 million invested in Lacazette, Aubameyang, and Pepe. So that's just going to have to work itself out. You're going to lose Lacazette in the new year to a team in Europe probably, and then he's free to sign a new contract. So you are going to bring somebody in. So that's the kind of next phase for Arteta. He's got his wingmen in Saka and Pepe, and he's got his number 10 provider, 2 actually, in Smith Rowe and Odegaard. So those are good moves right there. But you're going to be now looking to bring in a striker in the next year, and then you'll start to see things grow and grow and grow and grow. And while a lot of you, believe me, a lot of you are complaining, while you're doing that, this team is making their transition into what Arteta and Edu's dream is. So I just wanted to really touch base with you guys who are still sort of seeing what's going on, understanding the process, and are enjoying actually what this team's doing, because it was a team that was really looking to get on the ball, really looking to energize themselves on the field, reacted to the fan base, all those different things was something that we haven't seen in weeks. We definitely haven't seen that in the 3 games so far this season. So I really am interested to seeing how this team grows, and I'm really passionate about that, guys. I know we've been bad. I know it's not where some of you guys want it right now. Yeah, we're not ready yet. A good season. It's going to take a good season for these guys to actually play together as a team. So the question is, Jack Wilshere, twist or stick? Deal or no deal? Right, where we are with Jack Wilshere, guys, I've put a poll up on the YouTube channel, so that's for you guys to make up your own mind and tell me where your hearts and minds are. And for me, honestly, I think we've had these questions over the years, haven't we? We've talked about, shall we bring this person back? Shall we bring Mkhitaryan back? Shall we bring Aaron Ramsey back? A lot of talk about bringing previous players back. I think the difference with those questions was it was always the likes of Aaron Ramsey at a premium age now of 30, but he's also on 400 grand a week. So do Arsenal really want to absorb those costs with all the problems that we've got going around in the team and the mismanagement of money? And the answer's always been no. I think with Jack, you've got to look at it in a different way. You've got to, first of all, understand that this is a twofold answer. So you flip a coin, you look at both sides of the argument, and for me, I think, first of all, it's not going to cost you anything as far as earnings goes. And then secondly, what have you got to lose? So I think I've left some options on the polls there that talk about, look, yeah, bring him in because, he's a good player. Well, we don't actually know that. So there's things like, let's bring him in, allow him to train with the team, which is probably what we should have done months ago. It doesn't cost them nothing to invite the player there to train with the team. We've done it many times before. Even David Beckham has been at London Coney and trained with the team. So we know what happened when Robert Perez left Villarreal. He was invited back to train with the team. So It's beyond me, guys. I have no idea why those guys at London Coney have not invited him in to train with the team. The fact that he's had to fly over to Italy just to work on his fitness is ridiculous. It is. I mean, that is very un-Arsenal in my opinion. So I think the option for me, and this is where I stand on it, because again, the other option I put down is if no other team wants him, then why should we? You know, we're trying to get better, we're trying to get younger, and Jack doesn't really offer that solution. But what he does offer is if he can play, he can be, you know, we talk about having an El Nene and we talk about having those players coming off the bench. And look at what happened with Dani Ceballos last season. That was a car crash. And we invested a lot of money into that. In the first year, we paid Real Madrid 12 million euros for that loan. So the fact that this is a deal that serves us more, and rather if the player, we're giving him a chance really, Jack Wilshere, to show us what he's got. So if he comes in, works hard, shows us what he's got, then I'll offer him a 1-year deal. And it would be a very low cost 1-year deal. It would be something in the region of 20, 25 grand a week. So for me, guys, I think that is something that you can't really miss on. So I would do it. That's just me personally. It's got nothing to do with like heart or mind or where you sit on that. It's just you sort of understanding that you've just let go 21 players, another 5 players are going in January, and you're going to need a squad as you build up for these kids to learn from. I mean, Jack Wilshere is about as Arsenal as you can get. And if you've got the likes of Smith Rowe and those players coming up, you want to see what these players have got to offer. You want to hear what advice they have. You want to hear and see how they move with the ball and the way how they place their passing. You want to see their intensity. Now, Jack brought all of that. For all of his faults, you know, you remember I was the one saying for a long time that a player like Jack can't really exist in the game because he holds onto the ball for far too long. That invites a lot of tackles in. And then you get the issues with the ankles and the knees and all that stuff. So look, and he's never learned to adapt that. He's never learned to move the ball quickly in order to escape those injuries. So I think when it comes to things like that, you got to sort of bring him in and make use of kind of how you did with the David Luiz situation. So guys, I'm going to leave it right there. I'll catch up with you guys soon, man.